My name is Mary Angela and welcome to my channel. Come join me on my outing to the Canadian National Exhibition here in Toronto. Let's go! Me and my friend are both hungry for lunch, so our first stop will be the food court. The food court is huge with a variety of options of food. As you can see, there's Mexican, Thai, Middle Eastern, Italian, poutine of course, we are Canadian, as well as other food options. We decided to go with nachos. Shout out to Nacho Hustle. This video is not sponsored, but we thought the food was delicious. And as you can see, we definitely got our money's worth by the size of the portions. So initially I had wanted to make a video speaking directly to the camera. However, every time I tried, I just nitpicked how I looked and made myself feel insecure. I didn't want to delay posting a video since this has been long overdue for me. Because of this, I decided to ease my way into the YouTube world by starting off with a vlog. That way there is less focus on me. Hopefully in the future, I will be more comfortable in front of the camera. As you can see, the CNE is packed with people. This was actually the least crowded footage that I was able to capture. In the other footage that I have, it looked as though I was just filming people's backs. You could hardly see any of the games, which is why I didn't include it into this video. It was also a headache to watch in the editing process, so it was a no-brainer to leave that other footage out of this video. I actually have an interesting story about the CNE. Years ago, a guy asked me out on a date and told me to pick the place, so I chose the CNE. When we arrived to the CNE, I asked him if he wanted to play any of the games. In my mind, I envisioned a rom-com scene where we would let loose and have fun by playing games and going on rides. Unfortunately, that wasn't my reality. He told me that he thought the games were a scam. When I asked him if he even wanted to come here, he said no. I told him he could have just said so and we could have picked a different location for our date. We ended up just walking and talking, which was good because as he spoke, I caught him in some lies. Apparently, he was 8 years older than me when I was under the impression he was only 2 years older than me. He also hid the fact that he had a child when I specifically asked him about his family prior to our date. He also made a comment about flirting with his secretary to get her to work harder. He was clearly a liar and a chauvinist. His poor secretary probably cringed at his flirtations and was only nice to be professional. I'm sure she was a hard worker in her own right, and her work ethic had nothing to do with him. Thankfully, I saw the red flags. I have good judgment and foresight, so there was no other date. The guy came and went, but I still enjoy going to the CNE. This psychic palm reader display is so cool. It reminds me of my first time going to a psychic palm reader. To provide you with more context, I am naturally an introverted, quiet person. I spend a lot of time contemplating about life, analyzing my thoughts and actions, as well as analyzing others. Because of my quiet, calm, in my own head demeanor, I got bullied a lot as a kid, which only made me build up a thicker wall when it came to interacting with others. When I had visited the psychic, she said a lot of good things about me. However, what struck me the most was when she paused for a moment as if receiving a message from an external force, and then proceeded to ask me why I distanced myself from people. It shocked and moved me to tears that a stranger picked up on that defense mechanism. At the time I told her that I didn't know why I distanced myself from others, but the truth is that I have a protective personality. It's like the Sam Smith song, Too Good at Goodbyes, where he sings, "I'm just protecting my innocence, I'm just protecting my soul." I will never forget that psychic palm reader experience. These floral sculptures are really beautiful. They must have taken so long to make. I really appreciate the concept of having a vision and creating it into reality. The process is exciting, and once the project is completed, it leaves a proud sense of accomplishment. These farm animals are so cute and sweet. Being around them is really heartwarming. There were hundreds of independent shops at the CNE, but I only selected a couple of the ones that appealed to me to show in this video. The first one here is called Robin's Nest Soap Company. I liked it because I enjoyed the scents. Some places make their scents too potent, while others make their scents barely noticeable. I liked this shop because the scents were well balanced and the colors were pretty. My favorites were the raspberry lemonade because it smelled delicious and it was really colorful, as well as the lavender neroli. I enjoy using lavender for reducing anxiety. I also liked this jewelry shop. I thought the pieces were really unique. I especially liked the sun and moon necklace, as well as the single moon necklace. I don't own any crystal necklaces in my collection, but I thought that these were really tastefully made. Overall, I enjoyed gold tone jewelry and this shop had plenty of it. I also had a lovely chat with the vendor about the healing and anxiety reducing use of amethyst crystals. She was really kind. So if you like, you can check out her shop. It's called Creations Shakti. Again, there are no sponsors for this video, just my honest opinion. Yeah, the bathtub singer.
Oh wow.
Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to break me with goodbye? Did you think I'd crumble?
So here we have some entertainment. The first is the bathtub singer. I thought she was so funny, her voice was great, and the bathtub gimmick was very clever. We also have the airplane show. These planes were so hard to capture on film because they flew by quickly and unexpectedly, but when they did fly close, I could feel the intensity. I did get a bit of an adrenaline rush, which made it very exciting. Thank you for joining me on my outing to the CNE. I look forward to making future videos where I share my life experiences and give my thoughts and opinions on various topics. I hope to create a community where we inspire one another, support one another, and learn and grow together. I can't wait to chat with you all in the comments. Until next time, please like and subscribe. Thank you.